Welcome to Stone Cold Classics, and today we have a modern classic Japanese rarity. This is a 2009 Subaru Legacy Outback. This is the 3.6R. So this is an automatic car with a petrol engine. These cars are often seen with galactic mileage. This one has 40,900 miles. It's a 3 previous owner car, and it has a huge amount of tech and spec. So what do you get in one of these fabulous old buses? So this is obviously automatic. You get sat nav, you get heated and cooling seats, electric seats. There is Bluetooth, there is folding mirrors, there is cruise control, there is air conditioning. The list goes on and on and on. So let's have a look around the car. Memory seats as well, obviously electrics all round, mirrors, fold in, bit of wood. All your buttons on the steering wheel, DVD, navigation system, obviously a CD player. We have a sport gearbox, which is adjustable down there, and your heated seats. There are also flappy paddles on the back of the steering wheel. We have a glass electric sunroof. And unlike a lot of these Japanese cars from this era, this one hasn't got the usual scratched up plastics, because there can be quite hard plastics in these Japanese cars. Obviously the seats are leather as well. They're all in fabulous condition. The car is in wonderful condition for something that is a usable car. You know, it's the kind of car that people can take off road, fill up with kids and dogs and animals. But this one's obviously had a pampered life. These rear seats are interesting in that they come straight down like that. Really, really simple. You've got a nice boot liner in there as well. And then when you fold them back, they are adjustable. So they're not necessarily, you see that on the thing? That one is sticking out a bit more. So you can press the button, and it's hard to do with one hand. Press the button and they're adjustable. So they go back further than that as well. So you can see where the parcel shelf is there. There's a gap there for them to recline further. So that's a nice little touch. You can be quite relaxed in the back. You've got your centre armrest with drink holders in the back there, cup holders, and your air conditioning for the rear. This car has had around 11 services. We're going to have a new MOT on it with no advisories, and the previous MOTs, last couple, have had no advisories. Recent advisories include tyres, so the owners put on new Michelin Cross Climates tyres, fantastically good tyre, expensive as well. Discs and pads all round, and a big service, so nothing to do. Let's walk around the back. You've got a cavernous boot, no electrically operated boot. It's not a little bit old for that. But you've got a nice boot liner there, and over here that is a full-size spare with all of your gear and kit in the back there in fabulous condition. That is a Nexon tyre, I believe. Yes, a Nexon tyre spare. Parcel shelf in the back there, a couple of marks on there. This is often the case. But the plastics, again, look, no scratches. Look at this here. You'd normally expect these to be scratched up from pushchairs and dogs and God knows what else. But lovely condition, this car. Very rare, don't see them on the market very often, certainly not with low mileage. And let's do a quick condition report. So let's have a look. You've got a couple of little marks. Let me focus in on that. If we can, tiny little blemish there. We've got the dent man coming in the next couple of days. There's a couple of tiny little pin dents in the car that will be gone. But look how straight that is down the side, if we can get it in focus. There we go, look how straight that is. Lovely. Headlamps are nice and clear. Bonnet is free of stone chips. So is the badge. There's a little tiny bit of discoloration in the badge there. The lights are great. There is a tiny mark in the paint there, in the lacquer really. Wheels are completely original and unrestored. So they do have a couple of tiny marks. Centre caps have got these slight bit of discoloration on them. They're very difficult to find. Normally we'd replace those, but I can't find any anywhere. Possibly easier to just paint actually. And then the wheels have got, a couple of them have got tiny marks. Let's go and have a look because they're all a bit different. Let's find the worst one. That one's pretty good. There's a tiny little indentation there on the bumper. But very difficult to see, easy to see in these lights, but difficult to see in real life. This wheel has probably got the most. There's just a little mark on it there that's been painted in. What else can I say about condition? I mean, it's incredibly clean. Interior wise, no issues there. Like I said before, none of the usual scratches. The bolster on the driver's side there is very, very good condition. Keyless entry in this car. You've got two of these keys that let you in, and then you press the start button, foot on the brake. There she goes. So you've got this screen with all your gear on it. So you've got old school sat nav and Bluetooth and DVD and all that kind of, not DVD, CD, all that kind of stuff. As you can hear, hopefully you can hear, the car ticks over beautifully, lovely and quiet. Let's have a look at that engine bay. We will put a new MOT on the car, and there's hardly any fuel in it. There will be when it's ready to be collected. Nice easy bonnet for a change. I can do that with one hand, and lovely clean. And they obviously got a massive plastic cover on all of the engines, or the main engine, but super clean under here. Nice big Bosch battery, what you want to see. No rust anywhere on this car. Even under the bonnet is in super condition, as is the insulation there. So, what do we have? A really nice low mileage rare car. Big engine, 3.6 auto, not stupidly uneconomical. It's you can drive it sensibly and not drink too much fuel on the long run. It's pretty good. All the amenities, all the luxury, all the off-road ability of a Subaru. As you can see, it's got the raised suspension for the Outback, and the little plastic additions front and rear. It's probably worth mentioning that there's a couple of scratches on this part of the bumper. This plastic part here, there's just a couple of marks there. But yeah, lovely rare opportunity to buy a low mileage Subaru. If you're interested, give us a call. All of the photographs and full description on the website, stonecoldclassics.com. If you want to see all of those, please do. And thank you very much for watching. If you like cars like this, please like and subscribe. And there's tons of weird and wonderful stuff in the archive.